Yeah, the State Fair Roadrunners are out to a fast start here, especially Steven Samuels, 9 points, outside shooting for State Fair as well by the big fellas. As Thomas Dew has a three-pointer from the outside. He's the 6'8 freshman from St. Cloud, Minnesota for State Fair. And also we saw a good outside shot just inside the three-point line by 7-footer James Munlin moments ago. And State Fair leads it by 16 with 12 minutes to go in this first half. We'll see different combination for both teams. There's a leaner, and a shot goes in that time for Kellen Rhymes and makes it a 14-point ball game. There's a weave on the left wing. Dew gets trapped, kick it outside, and State Fair will get it into the big man Munlin. Double team, but he's got the size, spin, move, shot good. James Munlin with 4. David, he's impressive here.
That size will be a weapon in this when region play starts.
And we have a collision at the center court line and a foul. State Fair leads at 24 to 8 with 11 minutes to go in this first half of play. And the Roadrunners by 16 will go on defense here. Roadrunners getting another look, still in the man-to-man pressure. A lean in, out right elbow, dribbling, trying to find some room, double team, 9 to shoot for the Owls. Cross-court pass, out of bounds, and a turnover. Good defense for State Fair.
Thomas Dew back in the game for the Roadrunners.
Roadrunners back with the basketball, up by 16. Nearing the midway part of this first half of play. And over back, there's another turnover. One thing so far we've seen, David, is 5 turnovers in this first half. I'm sure Coach Brown will talk about that. But on the other hand, first ball game, and you've got some guys out there that are really anxious to play and sometimes just play just a little bit over aggressive. Those things will clean up too.
Yeah, those are always good things to work on throughout the early portion of the season.
Right side now, only 6 to shoot this time, and throwing it up and shooting, no good, is Kellen Rhymes, and he was fouled though and kind of bailed out, and Rhymes will go to the free throw line and shoot 2.
That foul going Alex Gunnels of the Roadrunners. His first, team's 5th.
First for Rhymes is no good. Rhymes, a little fellow, considering other folks out there on the floor. 5'10 freshman from St. Louis. His free throw is good. Makes it a 24-9 ball game. Weaving his way, falling down, and the lane just overplayed that time, and another turnover for State Fair.
Ben Miller just in the game for State Fair.
Driving the other way, layup is good. Matt Brown wants a timeout.
I think Coach Brown's going to discuss some defensive principles.
And that's what you do this opening ball game. State Fair leads at 24-11 with 10 minutes and 7 seconds to go in this first half of play. We're back right after this.
Follow the Roadrunners on your favorite social media platform. On Facebook at Go Roadrunners, on Instagram at SFCCMO, and on Twitter at SFCCMO Athletics. This is Roadrunner Basketball on YouTube channel Roadrunner Hoops. Like and subscribe to the channel today. Go Roadrunners!
10 minutes and 7 seconds to go in this first half of play. State Fair leads it by 13, 24-11 as we regain play here in this first half of play. Roadrunners in the gray and powder blue trimmed uniforms working it to the right side of the floor. Outside it goes to Dew. And he will. And he shoots. Won't go this time, but a foul underneath. And State Fair getting on the offensive boards here.
The third team foul on Missouri Valley, they have. That'll go on number 33, Tarak Perushi.
Thomas Dew to the line, 6'8" freshman from St. Cloud, Minnesota. He's got a nice touch, doesn't he, David?
Yeah, the first one was up and good. And he's shown a willingness to shoot the outside shot on occasion as well early in this game.
And Dew back for the second of 2, and it is good. 7 points for Dew. Steven Samuels leads the way with 9. There's a quick turnover. Back the other way we come for State Fair after the turnover. Light up a 3, no good by Miller. Down with the rebound, State Fair, and we'll have another 20 seconds to shoot. 25 rather, as we get ready to go here in this second round of this possession. Dew on a give and go. Underneath shot won't fall that time. May have been fouled, they let it go. As Isaiah Thomas couldn't get that to fall for State Fair. On a give and go from Farmer, it goes inside to Fink. Shot no good. State Fair again with another rebound. State Fair doing a good job on the board. Dew from the outside and a little strong that time. And Wyatt Fink down with the rebound for the Owls. Back and forth we go. A 3 launched up. It's no good that time by Fink. Down with the other rebound. State Fair wants to run. Transition shot no good. Just went too many steps, and that time Thomas almost made me pull a hamstring there. Over the top of Thomas. Good defense that time. Back the other way, State Fair has it. And I'm sure Coach Brown wants some kind of.
Yeah, I think we're going to call a set this time down the floor.
Set up a play. Diving in. Outside 3. Good. And Dew, if it feels like a basketball, it's going to go up, David.
He's not afraid.
They gave him a 2 on that. He's got 9 points. He and Steven Samuels tied with 9 so far, and a whistle on a dribble drive. And back to the free throw line will be Kellen Rhymes for the Owls. 8:04 to go in this first half of play.
Second foul on Alex Gunnels of the Roadrunners.
And Rhymes missed the first one. Yeah, Roadrunners have a complete almost a full week. They play tonight, and then Friday and Saturday. We'll have all those games on your Roadrunner Hoops channel here on YouTube. Rhymes with a second of 2. 8:04 to go. We're in the first half. Rhymes makes it a 28-12 ball game. Still a nice crowd on a Wednesday night, watching the opening ball game of the State Fair Roadrunners here tonight. Jackson with it outside, a 3, skims the rim, no good that time by Gunnels. 1 and out for State Fair, 7:36 to go in this first half. Driving hard, up and under, nice scoop shot that time. As Rhymes gets his 3rd and 4th point here tonight. And State Fair's lead down to 14. In the center, a shot is put up. It's good by Miller. Nice nifty 15-footer that time. Miller with his 3rd and 4th points. Off the boards again. State Fair's defense in transition was a little porous that time. And shooting that one up and in was Cochran. State Fair steps out of bounds. That's Jackson. And we see that a lot, especially in the first part of the season. You kind of get your awareness of where the court is, David.
Yeah, you got to know where you are at all times on the floor. And it's hard, especially in those corners when you're, because that line keeps moving back and it keeps getting closer to the end line. And there's not as much room in the corners there used to be.
7 minutes to go. State Fair with a 30-16 lead. Cochran leans out, shot good from 3, downtown for Holden Farmer. Farmer gets his first points of the night. Makes it an 11-point ball game. And Missouri Valley hanging around here.
Missouri Valley will pick up a foul there. Dew back in the game for the Roadrunners.
Inbounds it comes. State Fair looking for an inbounds play. 20 on the shot clock, plenty of time. There's Dew at the right side. He'll dump it in. Forcing his way in, kick out alone. Shot by Samuels. Got it. The freshman out of Jefferson City, now with 12 points in the ball game. State Fair by 12, down by 14 as there's a whistle underneath.
Thomas got a hand on that ball in the process of pressing, but it'll be Missouri Valley ball on the sideline.
Give and go. It comes back to Cochran, trying to find a seams, a screen. Now drives in alone, forces up a shot, and he will go to the free throw line.
That foul will be charged to Felly. His second, 17 foul on the Roadrunners.
And the free throw is good. Well, we've seen a lot of different combinations so far in this first half for Matt Brown, and a lot of ball players have gotten a chance to play, and I'm sure there's some butterflies for these freshmen out here, probably all of them. Even the few sophomores that State Fair has, as a second shot by Cochran is good.
Mosa Oswagi checked in during the free throws for the Roadrunners.
There's a steal. Back the other way. 7 turnovers for State Fair. Driving hard. Shot is good. And Cochran makes it an 11-point ball game. And Missouri Valley has brought some crowd with him here tonight. They're excited about their team coming back in this ball game. State Fair by 11. 5:40 to go. Jackson with it. Driving hard. A kick out, a 3. Hits the rim. No good. Battle for the rebound. Jackson has it again. And it goes up and under. Left-handed scoop won't fall that time for Samuels. Down with a rebound for Missouri Valley. And the Owls have a chance to get this ball game into single digits here. It's been all State Fair so far in this first half. Cochran with it. Loses the handle. Turnover. Ahead to Jackson. He has one to beat. Lays it up and scores. Isaiah Jackson with 4 points in this ball game. And that was a costly turnover for the Missouri Valley Ball Club. Driving hard is Hernandez. Has the ball rejected by Dew on the floor. Bodies dive for it. It's going to be tied up. The possession arrow belongs to Missouri Valley. Both teams fighting hard for that loose ball there. 50-50 ball, and it's tied up. But both teams fighting hard. 4:45 to go in the first half.
This will be a good test for this young Roadrunner club. See how they handle a team coming back on them.
Missouri Valley with 9 to shoot. Driving in, has the ball tied up. Has room. The ball is rejected that time as Cochran couldn't get it to go. Now he steals one and a late foul. And Cochran thought he had all ball, and official said you caught the arm. That's a foul. Stops the clock. 4:30 to go.
That'll just be the first on Cochran.
Just 4 team fouls against the Owls here so far. State Fair 7. Missouri Valley in the bonus here. State Fair working up in the half court, trying to find some solution. It finds Dew, and he shoots a 3, and it won't fall. Maybe a little quick that time for Thomas Dew. State Fair back on defense as Missouri Valley with the quick rebound. State Fair by 13, closing in at the 4-minute mark to go in this first half. There's Greer finding on the outside. Cochran puts up one, no good. Jackson down with the rebound for State Fair. Roadrunners want to run with it. Hop, skip, scoop shot is good. That's by Mosa Jeji, and State Fair by 15. Down low, left-handed scoop. It won't fall. Down with the rebound, falling out of bounds. And they give it to Missouri Valley. Again, good hustle by both ball clubs.
Multiple bodies on the floor after that loose ball.
And Missouri Valley will toss it right in front of the State Fair bench. 15 on the shot clock, this time down. Inside to Greer. Forced in the corner to give it up. Turnaround Jay right. Elbow shot by Farmer, no good. Jackson down with the rebound for State Fair. Missouri Valley gets back quickly on defense, and Jackson with the travel.
You can tell he just palmed it a little bit there. Got it caught too far back in his hand.
State Fair back on defense. Roadrunners at one time with a 17-point lead. It's at 15 right now. Driving hard, a seam and a kick outside. Wide open 3. Cochran can't get it to fall. Jackson was there momentarily, out of bounds. It stays with State Fair. Late in this first half of play. Driving hard, ball's kicked out. Now a 12-footer put up and in, that time by Samuels. Steven Samuels with 11 points for State Fair. Actually, that makes him 14 in ball game to lead the way. Back the other way, Cochran, give and go. State Fair back on defense, dive for the basketball. That's Jackson that dives in there. And possession arrow this time belongs to State Fair.
Rhymes Jr. and Hernandez are back in the contest for Missouri Valley.
2 minutes and 24 seconds to go in the first half. State Fair leads at 39-22. And with the basketball. Samuels is the go-to man on this ball club so far here tonight. Now Dew will follow in, and he gets the basket and one. Dew had better positioning, plus a taller individual under the basket, and he gets the basket. He has 11 here and shoots for the three-point play.
Munlin is coming to the scorer's table to check into the contest for State Fair.
And the big fella comes back in with 4 points. Been impressive. Outside shot that went in for him. And Dew, who can shoot it from the outside, now from the free throw line. He's got the good stroke, and it goes in. And the three-point play is complete, and Dew has 12.
He'll have a seat on the bench as the Roadrunners make another substitution.
Again, another combination for Matt Brown here. Take a look at here late in this first half of play. Fink loses the handle. Here's a 2-on-1. State Fair left-handed scoop shot is good. And again, leading the pack is Steven Samuels. And Samuels has 16 here tonight. State Fair's doubled up the Owls 44-22. Alone, 3-ball. Farmer, no good. Rebound, dump it ahead. Waji puts it up. He misses. Rebound followed up and in that time as Waji got the put back. There's this strip of the ball. Again, a scoop shot good, and a basket on this time by Elijah Edwards. He gets the basket, and he goes to the free throw line.
Good defense there for the Roadrunners.
So Nalei had the opportunity, but then back on the backside offensive board, there was Edwards, scored and now won. State Fair leads it by 26, now 27. Edwards has 5 in the game. Nice run for the State Fair Roadrunners here in the last couple of minutes, David.
Yeah, as Gunnels will check back in the contest. Coach Brown said they were going to press a lot this year, and I believe that is as advertised so far in the opening half.
So far, State Fair on a 15-point run here. 10 to shoot. Under a minute to go in the game in the first half. And another turnover here. Roadrunners trying to close out the first half in style, leading it 49-22. The basketball. Munlin has it, looks for some help. The big fella on a handoff. 15-footer goes in for Owaji. And Owaji gets his third and fourth points and a rebound, and then back the other way, now a foul with 31 seconds to go. Team foul number 8, and the Owls will shoot the 1-and-1 here late in this first half.
Miller will pick up that foul, his second.
Rhymes gets that one. He's done well off the bench here tonight. 7 points for Rhymes off the bench. Next one is no good. Down with the rebound is Philly Nilei. And Nilei will hand it off. State Fair can work for the final shot. Basically, the game clock, shot clock are the same. State Fair will work for the final shot. Up 51-23. Nice screen by Munlin. Give and go back to the big fella. Lays it up and misses. Back the other way. Ball stolen away with 1 second. Throws the one at the gun. No good off the edge. And that ends the first half of play. State Fair leads it 51-23 at the end of the first period of play. And we'll take a break. We'll have some halftime stats from Kathy Hemme coming your way. David, your thoughts here in the first half?
I think we saw a lot of combinations, like you said, Alan. Overall, a lot of good things to see from the Roadrunners. I'm sure Coach Brown will have some things he wants to address, like the turnovers and just cleaning some things up. But overall, I think it's a pretty good first half.
Very good first half indeed. And I'm sure we'll talk to him later and see what his thoughts might be. We're at the half. State Fair leads at 51-23. We'll take a break. We'll have some halftime stats for you and more as we continue here from the Davis Center on the campus of State Fair Community College. Stay with us here. We'll be right back.
So you want to sell your car, but you don't want to waste your time meeting with total strangers who either don't show up or want to haggle over price, only to delay the sale while they try to get financing from their bank. There's a better way. Bring your car into WK. We buy used cars directly from people just like you all the time. And we have cash on hand to purchase your car at fair market value immediately. So sell your car today at WK Ford, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Boonville, WK Chevy in Sedalia, and at WKFamily.com. SFCCMORoadrunners.com.
A slip on the ice, a fall that has left you hurting. There are a lot of reasons that you may need physical therapy. Hi, I'm Mike Trammell, Clinic Director at Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. We strive to enhance each patient's health, fitness, and quality of life while specializing in individual treatment. If you've been putting off physical therapy, ask to be referred to Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. With over 40 locations in Missouri, we are everywhere you need us to be. Visit peaksportspine.com to find a clinic near you.
Be a lifelong learner with the Learning Force. Go to sfccmo.edu/thelearningforce and check out a variety of personal and professional enrichment classes. Gift certificates are available. It's the Learning Force at State Fair Community College. sfccmo.edu/thelearningforce. The SFCC Roadrunners Booster Club wants you. Behind every excellent college athletic program is a strong and active booster club. That's why your membership is so important. Go to sfccroadrunners.com/support/booster club to view membership levels and access the form. Once again, sfccmo.roadrunners.com/support/booster club. Join now and get the Roadrunner spirit. Catch the Roadrunners online at sfccmoroadrunners.com.
A slip on the ice, a fall that has left you hurting. There are a lot of reasons that you may need physical therapy. Hi, I'm Mike Trammell, Clinic Director at Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. We strive to enhance each patient's health, fitness, and quality of life while specializing in individual treatment. If you've been putting off physical therapy, ask to be referred to Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. With over 40 locations in Missouri, we are everywhere you need us to be. Visit peaksportspine.com to find a clinic near you.
Catch Roadrunner basketball on YouTube, both live and archive games from this year. Go to youtube.com and search Roadrunner Hoops.
75% of State Fair students who apply receive financial aid, and there are more options than ever to make college tuition affordable. The SFCC Foundation has nearly $250,000 in scholarships to offer. Active duty military, veterans, and dependents can qualify for SFCC's lowest tuition rate. For more information, visit the Financial Aid and Veterans Services Office on the Sedalia campus or call 660-530-5834.
Live life to the fullest. Get back to your best, your peak. Do it with Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. Hi, I'm Mike Trammell, Clinic Director in Sedalia and longtime resident. Our number one priority is the health and well-being of our patients in the communities we serve. We live in these communities. Our patients are our neighbors. We're as local as you get. Injury prevention, post-surgical recovery, work rehabilitation, laser pain therapy, we do it all with uncomparable technology and the best therapists in the state. We make you better faster. With over 40 locations in Missouri, we are everywhere you need us to be.
When you buy a used car, how do you know that hasn't been in an accident? Experienced water damage or worse have major engine problems. This is Kyle Wymuth with WK. Here, all pre-owned vehicles less than 10 years old and under 100,000 miles come standard with peace of mind, wrapped up inside a 6-month, 6,000-mile powertrain warranty. And because we sell more vehicles than anyone in West Central Missouri, we get more quality trades, so we don't have to shop the used car auctions. For used car peace of mind, visit WK in Sedalia, Boonville, and at WKFamily.com.
You're watching State Fair Roadrunner basketball on YouTube channel Roadrunner Hoops. If you're a high school junior or senior, an adult looking to take a few classes, or just someone interested in learning more about State Fair, you're invited to schedule a campus tour. The tours are for individuals, families, and groups of up to 10 students. You'll learn more about State Fair's programs and services, see the Sedalia campus and the Residence Hall. These 90-minute tours are available Monday through Friday. For more information or to schedule your tour, go to sfccmo.edu and click the Visit SFCC link in the admissions menu. Or you can call the Student Services Office at 660-530-5833 to schedule a tour by phone. We'll see you on campus soon at State Fair Community College. Catch the Roadrunners online at sfccmoroadrunners.com. Follow the Roadrunners on your favorite social media platform. On Facebook at Go Roadrunners, on Instagram at SFCCMO, and on Twitter at SFCCMO Athletics. This is Roadrunner Basketball on YouTube channel Roadrunner Hoops. Like and subscribe to the channel today. Go Roadrunners!
And we're back at the Davis Center at halftime break. State Fair leads it by a score of 51-23 over the Missouri Valley Vikings. And the Roadrunners and the Vikings do in battle here tonight here at the Davis Center. David, Kathy Hemme is giving us some stats. What kind of sticks out for you?
If I look at it, I think the 9 turnovers Roadrunners have is probably a little bit too many for the liking of Coach Brown. Although I don't know if he'll adjust that with the trapping, pressing style they're going to play. You would expect to turn it over a few more times if you're going to play that kind of style for 40 minutes. And I bet he'd like to see some more balanced scoring because you only have two players in double figures. You need to get probably a third and a fourth guy in there to kind of balance it out and make it difficult for teams in the future to prepare and play the Roadrunners.
State Fair with out-rebounding the Vikings here in this first half by a margin of 23-10. And 12 assists, as you mentioned, and 9 turnovers for State Fair. So State Fair owning the boards 23-10 in this first half of play. Roadrunners are led in scoring by Steven Samuels, 16 points. He's 7 out of 8 from the field, 2 out of 2 from 3. In fact, the Roadrunners are shooting 4 out of 7 from 3 for 57% in this first half. They're shooting well, David. They're 67% from the field, and they're shooting 57 from 3 and a perfect 6 out of 6 from the free throw line.
They've shot it well from a variety of different places tonight. I'm sure there's just some things Coach Brown would like to fine-tune and tune up a little bit if he head on to the upcoming games and the remainder of the season, and especially when we head into Region 16 play, which will be here before we know it. Even though it doesn't start till January, it seems to come up quickly.
Doesn't take long, does it?
No.
So Samuels with 16, and then Thomas Dew with 13 to lead the way for State Fair. For the Vikings, they are led in scoring by Kelly Rhymes. He's 3 for 3 in the field and 3 out of 6 from the free throw line. He has 9 points to lead the way for the Vikings here in this first half of play. 51-23 is our score here at the break, and in the State Fair Lady Roadrunners won 116-50 early this evening. So looking for a doubleheader win here at the Davis Center, and nice crowd on a Wednesday night to get things going. I think a lot of people, David, are excited about just the first view of what the Roadrunners look like this year, and a good chance to see different combinations for your coaching staff too.
Yeah, this is their first live game technically, but there's still a lot you can learn from a game like this. Like I said, get different combinations on the floor and see how players react when it actually starts to count, so to speak.
You know, we mentioned earlier in the ladies' game, and we mentioned here in the men's game that have some new equipment doing our webcast here, and it's been handled by the esports club team, rather, for State Fair. They're a pretty good team. They won the national championship last year.
Yeah, they won a national championship in Rainbow Six Siege, I believe, if my memory serves me correctly off the top of my head. And Coach Coleman always has some good teams as he continues to develop that program in its infancy.
Nice to have them alongside us, isn't it?
Yeah, to handle the technical side of. I think I'm okay at the broadcasting side, but I would struggle with the technical side if I had to make that all work.
Yeah, they got the stream desk, and they got a new camera system, and have the option for instant replays. It's going to be pretty cool. So glad to have them alongside this season. 51-23, Roadrunners lead it at the break. We'll be back with more right after this.
Live life to the fullest. Get back to your best, your peak. Do it with Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. Hi, I'm Mike Trammell, Clinic Director in Sedalia and longtime resident. Our number one priority is the health and well-being of our patients and the communities we serve. We live in these communities. Our patients are our neighbors. We're as local as you get. Injury prevention, post-surgical recovery, work rehabilitation, laser pain therapy, we do it all with uncomparable technology and the best therapists in the state. We make you better faster. With over 40 locations in Missouri, we are everywhere you need us to be.
When you buy a used car, how do you know that hasn't been in an accident? Experienced water damage or worse have major engine problems. This is Kyle Wymuth with WK. Here, all pre-owned vehicles less than 10 years old and under 100,000 miles come standard with peace of mind, wrapped up inside a 6-month, 6,000-mile powertrain warranty. And because we sell more vehicles than anyone in West Central Missouri, we get more quality trades, so we don't have to shop the used car auctions. For used car peace of mind, visit WK in Sedalia, Boonville, and at WKFamily.com.
You're watching State Fair Roadrunner Basketball on YouTube channel Roadrunner Hoops. You are tuned to State Fair Roadrunner Basketball. Spread the word and be a Roadrunner.
Go Roadrunners! You are watching State Fair Hoops. Go Roadrunners!
How would you like to earn a salary while you gain industry knowledge and experience? The apprenticeship program at State Fair Community College may be just what you're looking for. Training programs are available in 1,500 occupations across 170 industries. If you're interested in being an apprentice or becoming an employer partner, email apprenticeships@sfccmo.edu or call 660-596-7135.
When you buy a used car, how do you know that hasn't been in an accident? Experienced water damage or worse have major engine problems. This is Kyle Wymuth with WK. Here, all pre-owned vehicles less than 10 years old and under 100,000 miles come standard with peace of mind, wrapped up inside a 6-month, 6,000-mile powertrain warranty. And because we sell more vehicles than anyone in West Central Missouri, we get more quality trades, so we don't have to shop the used car auctions. For used car peace of mind, visit WK in Sedalia, Boonville, and at WKFamily.com.
Did you know that over 12,000 people visit the Dahm Museum of Contemporary Art each year? The Dahm Museum, on the Sedalia campus of State Fair Community College, features 9 exhibition galleries and over 9,000 square feet. You'll find a permanent collection of over 1,500 pieces of art from artists spanning the last 50 years. The museum also features 3 rotating exhibits each year, so you're sure to experience something new, whether it's your first time or your 10th time visiting. Visitors are welcome to embark on self-guided tours or go on an interactive guided tour with museum staff. The Dahm Museum is open 6 days a week, Tuesday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays and Sundays from 1 to 5 p.m. Admission is always free, and visitors are welcome to make a donation or purchase a membership at the door. For more information, visit dahmmuseum.org. That's D-A-U-M museum.org. Or you can call 660-530-5888. Come explore the latest at the Dahm Museum of Contemporary Art. Attention high schoolers. Do you have what it takes to be a Roadrunner? State Fair Community College is home to 7 sports, including baseball, softball, women and men's soccer, women and men's basketball, and Spirit Squad. And now you can submit your information to be recruited by Roadrunner coaches. Just go to sfccmoroadrunners.com and click Recruit Me. State Fair is the perfect school to get a great education while continuing your athletic career. That's sfccmo.roadrunners.com and click Recruit Me. Make plans now to be a Roadrunner. If you're a high school junior or senior, an adult looking to take a few classes, or just someone interested in learning more about State Fair, you're invited to schedule a campus tour. The tours are for individuals, families, and groups of up to 10 students. You'll learn more about State Fair's programs and services, see the Sedalia campus and the Residence Hall. These 90-minute tours are available Monday through Friday. For more information or to schedule your tour, go to sfccmo.edu and click the Visit SFCC link in the admissions menu. Or you can call the Student Services Office at 660-530-5833 to schedule a tour by phone. We'll see you on campus soon at State Fair Community College. You're watching State Fair Roadrunner Basketball on YouTube channel Roadrunner Hoops.
And we're back here at the Davis Center at the half. State Fair leads at 51-23. David Rohrback, Al McCurdy with you, and Yale from the State Fair esports team running the camera and the scoreboard and everything. Doing a great job. Glad to have the esport Roadrunner team as a part of our production work here this season. State Fair's led in scoring in the first half by Stephen Samuels, 16. Thomas Dew has 13. State Fair out rebounding the Vikings 23-10 in that first half of play. So if you're Matt Brown, David, what kind of a conversation did you have at halftime?
I'd say he talked about like limiting the turnovers, just trying to keep the intensity up for the final 20 minutes, because you have, if you just look at the scoreboard, you think you have control of this game, but you cannot let Missouri Valley back into this thing. You want to keep the same intensity for 40 minutes.
State Fair will start the same five that they started the ball game with. Jackson, Munlin, Dews in the ball game, as well as Samuels and Edwards, and we'll get ready to go here. As State Fair hosting the Missouri Valley Vikings here tonight on the floor at State Fair Community College. Nice to have everyone viewing in on our Roadrunner Hoops page on YouTube. We thank you very much. And we're ready to go. The Vikings with it will move from left to right. Vikings in the orange uniforms, trimmed down in blue. State Fair in the man-to-man pressure. Shot over the top from the left elbow, no good that time. And back the other way comes State Fair. Pulling up 15-footer lefty goes in, and that is Elijah Edwards to add to his 5. He's got 7 right now, and nearly a quick steal.
Jackson almost got a hand on that.
So the Vikings will toss it in. Just underway here in this second half of play. Whitehouse continues to cheer on the Roadrunners here on opening night. Driving hard, 10 to shoot. Up and under, reverse shot, no good, as Dew down with a rebound for the Roadrunners. And State Fair wants to run the basketball, up by 30 here in this ball game. State Fair will do a lot of pressing, a lot of transition basketball in this opening game, just trying to get things loosened up, as Dew is tied up, and the possession arrow belongs to State Fair.
Only 15 to work with on the shot clock on the underneath out of bounds.
Edwards looks for somebody. Nobody's moving, and he dumps it in, and Jackson saves the day. 10 to shoot in the corner. Shot put up by Edwards, no good. State Fair with a rebound. We'll reload here as Samuels will set it up from the logo. and 10 to shoot now for the Roadrunners. Jackson drives baseline, puts one up, misses, and down with the rebound, pulled out of there for Farmer. Back come the Vikings, down by 30 here. At one time, the Vikings had this ball game within reach. State Fair went on a 15-0 run in the first half of play late. And a run in and a shot missed, and the foul is going to be called against State Fair.
Elijah Edwards will pick that one up. His second. First foul of the half on either team.
Andres Marino to the free throw line for the Vikings, and his first of two rolls off, no good. And the Vikings in the first half from the free throw line, 6 out of 10. They get split a pair there for Marino, and State Fair now leads it by 29. Samuels, he's been the go-to guy for State Fair so far. Little point guard from Jefferson City working the basketball. Inside he goes to Jackson, spins, baseline, shot no good as he rattled it in and out. And Jackson to the free throw line, he will shoot two. Isaiah Jackson, the freshman, 6'7", of Paragould, Arkansas. And the shot is good.
Pamushi picked up that foul from Missouri Valley, his second.
Jackson with 5, looks for number 6. He's got it. And the freshman, 6'7", 2 out of 2 from the line. State Fair doing a great job from the free throw line as a ball club here tonight. Fast break ahead it goes. Ball fake, a fadeaway in the paint is good. That shot that time by Holden Farmer. Farmer in the ball game was 7 points. That was a nifty move in the paint. 17:20 to go in the ball game. And a loose ball and a foul is going to be called as it runs into the Spirit squad.
Anthony Greer will pick up that foul.
Ball inbounds. Jackson with a nifty move. Wide open underneath. Nice feed. And Samuels can't finish, and a rebounding foul as bodies collide and go down. And underneath was Elijah Edwards with an attempt. And he is fouled, and Edwards to the line. He will shoot.
The third on Permishi of Missouri Valley.
Edwards, southpaw, puts it in. Edwards, sophomore, 5'10", from Beckley, West Virginia, playing for Matt Brown this season. Smooth stroke from the left-hander, goes in. Now State Fair in the full court, man-to-man. The Vikings break that nicely ahead of the pack. Nifty move into the corner. Farmer. Cross-court pass, shot no good. Rebound on the floor. Picked up by the Vikings. His shot off the glass is good. And getting it to go down was Cochran. And Kalen Cochran gets 2 more. Munlin will post up high. Down low Jackson. Spins baseline. Nice drop under shot goes in. Nifty move in the post. That time by Isaiah Jackson. He's got 8. And he's looking strong here in this second half. And a push by the big man, Munlin. He picks up his first personal foul.
Felly will check into the contest for the Roadrunners.
State Fair with some size this year. And one of those is Philly Nalei, who's in the ball game, and now there's a tied up ball. State Fair's good hustle, diving in both teams actually after the 50-50 ball.
Samuels came off the bottom of the pile for the Roadrunners.
Inbounds now on the give and go. There's Cochran into the corner, finds Farmer. 10 to shoot for the Vikings. Ball out of bounds though, and it goes back to State Fair. Another turnover for the Vikings, and good defense for State Fair. Vikings with 10 turnovers in the first half. They've got 3 here in the second so far. Roadrunners by 31. And shuffling the feet. Oh, an illegal screen underneath. It's going to go against State Fair. Philly Nalehi has picked up the foul. That's his third. And now the Vikings back with it. Chance to cut into this lead for State Fair. Farmer, nice spin move into the paint, and he gets the roll. Holden Farmer playing strong here. He's got 9 points in the ball game. State Fair lead down to 29. Samuels, nice move to the rack, left-handed scoop in. It goes, and foul, and down he goes, and an and one for the sophomore. Actually, the freshman out of Jeff City, that's Steven Samuels. He's got 18, looking for 19 here.
Do back in the game for the Roadrunners.
So it's a 61-30 ball game. State Fair in control. Led it at the break, 51-23. And the and one not there that time for Samuels. Vikings down with the Kiram. Back the other way quickly. Comes Cochran, spins, drop step. Outside it goes now. And the Vikings will set it up. A 3 long shot, good. And that goes down by Elijah Phillips just into the ball game. The 6'3" freshman from Carrollton, Texas. Lights it up from the outside. Back the other way, a counter for State Fair. The shot put up by Edwards not there. Nice rebound. And an up and under shot goes in for Nalehi. And a quick timeout's going to be called. So there's a timeout on the floor. 14:44 to go in the game. State Fair leads at 63-33 to 33. And we'll be back in just a moment. Stay with us.
When you buy a used car, how do you know that hasn't been in an accident? Experienced water damage or worse have major engine problems. This is Kyle Wymouth with WK. Here, all pre-owned vehicles less than 10 years old and under 100,000 miles come standard with peace of mind, wrapped up inside a 6-month, 6,000-mile powertrain warranty. And because we sell more vehicles than anyone in West Central Missouri, we get more quality trades, so we don't have to shop the used car auctions. For used car peace of mind, visit WK in Sedalia, Boonville, and at WKFamily.com.
Catch the Roadrunners online at SFCCMORoadrunners.com.
Well, it's all Roadrunners in this one so far. 14 to go in this ball game. Now we see another look. State Fair in the 2-2-1 trapping pressure this time, and the Vikings handle that quite well. Greer with a basketball, one-on-one outside. A pull-up from the right elbow goes Hernandez, and he gets it to go down. Nice 4-0 run this time for the Vikings. And you like the way that neither team quits in this ball game, David.
Yeah, both teams are going to give the full 40 minutes of effort.
Outside, Thomas back into the lineup for State Fair. And Roadrunners with another turnover. Just an errant pass into the lane, and the Vikings were there to intercept. All the way, a quick move, can't go, but you gotta like the quickness of Kalen Cochran. And he is everywhere. And Cochran is the redshirt junior from Fort Worth, Texas, with a nice move. He goes to the free throw line. And his first free throw is no good.
3 Roadrunners will check in the contest. Gunnels, Miller, and Felly are all back in the contest for the Roadrunners.
Cochran looking for point number 4 tonight. Off to the right, no good, but an offensive board. Pulled down by Fink. Up and under shot is good. Nice job that time by Hernandez. And the Vikings are fighting hard in this ball game. It's Miller. Now from a screen off the foot. Picked up on the floor, that time by Dew. Outside 3 from the point. Got it to go down. Nice strong move as Alex Gunnels. He gets on the scoreboard for the first time here tonight. Gunnels, a freshman, 5'10", out of Kansas City. A 3 to counter is good. And that time Wyatt Fink gets 3 to go down. Both teams shooting well from the outside here in the recent couple of minutes. 13 minutes to go in the ball game. Gunnels. Outside for Leahy is fouled as he tried the baseline, and he gets cut off. That is foul number 5 against the Vikings here in the second half.
Mosa Osagi is back in the game for the Roadrunners.
Ben Miller looking for some help. Outside to Gunnels. Driving hard, there's Oaji into the corner. A 3 put up no good that time by Malahi, and down with a rebound. Back the other way come the Vikings. Still playing hard in this ball game. 12:30 to go. State Fair leads it by 27 big ones. Give and go. Shot good on a nice give and go, and a shot underneath goes down for Rhymes. Rhymes has 9 in the game for the Vikings. Both teams heating it up speed-wise, and a whistle and a foul underneath. Team foul number 6 against the Vikings. State Fair will toss it in, a fresh 20 on the shot clock. Gunnels has it, now gives up the dribble. To the top to Miller at the logo. State Fair looking at a zone. Cross-court pass, Gunnels shoots over the top. Off the skims the rim, no good. And out of bounds, it'll stay with State Fair.
Back to 20 to operate on the shot clock.
11:59 to go in the game. State Fair leads at 66-41. Shot put up no good. State Fair gives it up now. Long pass ahead, lays it up and in. Nice shot by Elijah Phillips. The State Fair with a 30-plus lead at one time, down to 23. Falehi drives hard, gives up the dribble, and may have, he got fouled. Bobby Collins III didn't like that over there, did he?
Yeah, he ran a little sprint down the sideline.
Very enemy. I like that guy. Now to the free throw line will be Nalehi, freshman 6'6" out of Ontario, and his shot is good. Leahy puts it up and can't get the second to go, but rebound State Fair. Back to Leahy, puts it up left hand, scoops it up, no good. Tap up, not there. State Fair will get another foul opportunity from the free throw line. Team foul number 8 against the Vikings. And it'll be Mosa Araji to the free throw line. Raji gets that one to go in. 6'5" freshman from McKinney, Texas. Looks for shot number 2. Rebound Hernandez. Stolen away, back Gunnels. Hop step scoop, left-handed shot not there. Tapped up around. Nice give it to Falaji. He can't go, gets it up again. Forces it up and in. Nice strong move by the State Fair Roadrunners, and State Fair leads it now 70-43. Wide open now, driving hard, has the ball stripped away. Had the open shot, tried the drive instead, and the turnover ensued. Here comes State Fair. Hop, skip, scoop, Miller, extra pass. A 3 from the top is no good by Aji, and down with the rebound is the Vikings as we near the halfway point in this second half. Battle for the ball, and a 50-50 ball, and again another possession call, and arrow belongs to State Fair.
Rodriguez in the contest again from Missouri Valley.
Roadrunners have a lot of different looks here tonight. Matt Brown's had a lot of opportunity to see some combinations. Nice spin move by Miller that time. And Ben Miller now with 4 points in the game. Good for him. Miller's the 6'1" freshman out of Kansas City. Pull up from the paint from 15 out, no good that time by Rhymes. Back the other way, now stolen. A 3. Bangs the back of the rim, no good. Rebounds pulled out by Thomas. Isaiah finds Miller. Backs up, now we'll set it up. Man open wasn't there. Driving hard, and the pass stolen away. It's a little bit loose on the passing right there, David.
Yeah, you got to keep the momentum going throughout the rest of the game.
Missouri Valley with the basketball, and a toss, and it goes out of bounds. Well, these early ball games in the season are just that, David. The opportunity for each coach to kind of see what he's got and then kind of go from there. You got to start somewhere.
Yeah, once you get to region play, you want to kind of shorten the rotation a little bit.
Shot in the corner by Leahy, no good for State Fair. Long pass ahead, too long, and out of bounds it goes. And just trying to force the issue, and Coach Bobby Collins telling his ball club to hold it down now and control your turnovers. When they run the half court, they're pretty effective, especially here in the second half. Give and go. Thomas has it, walks with it in the lane. Another turnover for State Fair.
Dew will come back in the contest for State Fair.
State Fair trying their 2-2-1 press here in the second half. The Vikings have done a nice job, quite frankly, handling that here tonight. Shot clock down to 13, though, as the Vikings look for something. Rodriguez had it for a moment. Now he's got it again. Will launch a 3. Got it. Alex Rodriguez The freshman out of Littleton, Colorado, connects for the Vikings. Entry pass that time by Gunnels just wasn't strong enough, but there was a foul. Put State Fair on the line again in the 1-1 already. One more team foul by the Vikings will put the Roadrunners in the double bonus.
That one will go on Phillips, his second.
Isaiah Thomas, freshman center, 6'8", from Pageland, South Carolina. Coach Brown went all over the world, didn't he?
Yeah, he was busy in the off. He was busy in the off season.
Sure was. Thomas misses the second of two. Vikings down with a rebound, want to run it on 2-on-2. Rodriguez will hold it up. Cross-court pass. Three launched up by Rhymes, no good. And Dew down with the rebound for State Fair. Under 8 to go here at the Davis Center. State Fair in control by 27. High post Thomas. Right corner goes to Jackson. Again, work it around. Now back in the man-to-man of the Vikings. 9 to shoot. Nice drive up and in. The shot by Miller goes down. And Ben Miller now with 6 points and now make it 8 in the ball game. Driving hard. Rhymes up and under. Hook shot won't fall. Dew with the rebound off the floor. Behind the back dribble. Drive to the hole. Slams down a couple folks. Goes up. And they're going to call a charge on it. You could tell that Dew was out of control there, David.
Yeah, and the officials were kind of debating amongst themselves as to whether it was a block or a charge, and that's what they came up with.
Dew had that look about him that
I'm going to the rack.
I'm going no matter what, and he picks up the foul. That's his second.
You can always tell when guys kind of drop that shoulder. They're going to go somewhere.
It's usually to the basket, and of course we know what we've seen so far that Dew is a shooter. So the Vikings have it. 7:07 to go in the ball game. Rodriguez, corner shot good. Nice baseline shot by Alex Rodriguez. Miller pulls up now, dumps a nice dump down, but Thomas has the ball blocked away nicely. Here's a 2-on-2 ahead of the pack. Nice shot up, no good. Good denial. Jackson down with the rebound for the Roadrunners. Back the other way we go. State Fair in transition into the corner. Shot by Gunnels. Good from the corner. Alex Gunnels has 5. And the 5'10 freshman out of Kansas City makes it a 78-48 Roadrunner lead. Farmer dumped down nicely. There's a shot put up by Wyatt Fink. Those two have done a lot of damage on the baseline tonight for the Vikings. State Fair by 28, under 6 to go. Right side corner, there's Jackson with it. State Fair working the clock, under 9 to shoot. Miller has it, 6 to shoot. Miller will, up and good, and he's fouled. Nice strong move on the left side. As Miller put it up with the right hand from the left side, he got fouled. Ben Miller to the line for the N1. Miller has 8, looking for point number 9.
James Munlin back in the game, along with Felly, as Coach Brown continues to look at different combinations and options.
Jackson is good. Actually, that's Miller for the N1 is good. He has 9. And State Fair again into the Now 3-2 full court. Falls off, shot put up, nails it just inside the three-point line. Holden Farmer. Farmer has 11 points in the game. Miller now. And State Fair with 5:10 to go. Gives it to the big man, and Munlin has the ball tripped away. We'll see maybe James getting a little more strength in the post-up as the season goes on. Just a little bit timid there, I think, David.
Yeah, and he was kind of surrounded by two guys there. They started putting two guys on him. I think that's something he'll have to get used to throughout the year as we move along.
James Munlin is a force, 7-foot sophomore from Atlanta. He's got a great touch. This one goes off, no good. Put one in from about 19 feet out in the first half. Tries the second of two. For the big fella, it's good. Closing in on 5 minutes to go in the game. State Fair leads at 82-52. There's a three ball put up by Cochran is good. Caden Cochran continues his fine shooting. He has 7 points in the game. State Fair working it in the half court. Baby hook from the right side by Munlin, no good. 1 and out for State Fair. Defensive rebound. Pulled down by Cochran. And back the other way, Missouri Valley trying to crash in underneath. Shot put up is strong. Getting his own rebound. Forces it up as he falls down. Nice move and a try by Wyatt Fink. Cannot finish. State Fair with a rebound. And Matt Brown wants a timeout. And with 4:06 to go in the game, there's a timeout on the floor. State Fair leads at 82-55. We'll be back in just a moment.
A slip on the ice, a fall that has left you hurting. There are a lot of reasons that you may need physical therapy. Hi, I'm Mike Trammell, Clinic Director at Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. We strive to enhance each patient's health, fitness, and quality of life while specializing in individual treatment. If you've been putting off physical therapy, ask to be referred to Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. With over 40 locations in Missouri, we are everywhere you need us to be. Visit peaksportspine.com to find a clinic near you.
Catch Roadrunner basketball on YouTube, both live and archived games from this year. Go to youtube.com and search Roadrunner Hoops.
And we're back here with 4 minutes and 6 seconds to go in this ball game. Roadrunners with a commanding 82-55 lead, and we'll toss the basketball in. Playing the Vikings from Missouri Valley here tonight. Back into the lineup of Samuels. Had a great first half. Limited action here in the second half for him. Also Edwards back in, gets a screen. The two guards, back and forth it goes. Behind the back dribble, 5 seconds to shoot. Munlin will. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, up and under. There's shot put up, it's not there. Tap up is good. And that time it goes in by Moza Oaji, and State Fair with a nice 4 or 5 tries that time for the State Fair Roadrunners that possession. Rodriguez with an air ball, down with it is Farmer, kicks it back outside. 10 to shoot though for the Vikings. Up and under left-handed scoop won't fall. State Fair with a rebound, ahead it goes. Driving hard, up and under shot is not there that time by Nalaji. And the rebound goes to State Fair, and a foul goes against the Vikings. Philly Nalayi puts it up. Isaiah Jackson back in as James Munlin gets a seat, gets a nice hand from the crowd. Free throw no good that time by Malahi. 3 minutes to go. Steele, State Fair on a 3-on-2. Outside 3 ball put up, no good. Backside rebound is there. And the basket goes to Malahi. And Coach Brown giving a chance for some of his players to get a crowd recognition as they exit the game. Under 3 minutes to go here at the Davis Center. 2:39 left. Cochran has it into the corner. All alone is Wyatt Fink, and that won't fall. State Fair with a rebound. And there's Samuels again. He gets fouled. State Fair's in the double bonus. We will walk to our left. Samuels will shoot 2. What's your thoughts so far about the Roadrunners, David?
It's definitely a different style than what we're used to seeing, but it's the style Coach Brown promised throughout the preseason, so he's definitely delivered on that. This team has a lot of options, a lot of places they go, and a lot of guys that might create some matchup issues for some teams down the line.
First by Samuels is good. Samuels with 19 in the game, looking for point number 20. Had very limited action here in the second half. 19 stays with him as he misses the second. 2:20 to go in the game. State Fair leads it by 32. Driving hard, Rodriguez has the ball stolen away. State Fair wants to run with it. Look at the speed put up, and down it goes with left hand by Elijah Edwards. Man, he shot it there like a cannon.
Yeah, it's like he started in one gear and flipped the switch and went to another.
Man, he just flew by everybody like Tyreek Hill out there. There's a steal. Back the other way. Look out as Oaji hangs on the rim, trying to hit the ball to go in. And it's a tee.
I was going to say, that's pretty much the textbook definition of
I guess they won't call it tee, but he won't get the basket either.
I think
Officials gave him a break.
Offensive basket interference.
That's one way to do it. Hang on the rim until get it to kind of glide in. Missed shot. State Fair wants to run again. Left-handed scoop goes down, and that time, nice move by Oaji. And Moza now has 2 more in the ball game. He has 9. State Fair leads it 91-55 with a minute plus to go in the game. 3, no good. Rebound State Fair. Samuels. And the Roadrunners will run some clock here with 1:05 to go, leading 91-55. State Fair losing the handle, not getting it. Left-handed hook shot goes in. That goes in by Davide Barozzi, a team favorite. Makes the all-name team too, David. 93-55.
And the crowd below us went wild.
Davide Barozzi from Senegal, 6'2" freshman for State Fair. There's a fadeaway in the paint. No good by Farmer. Out of bounds it goes. And with 34 seconds to go, the Vikings will toss it in. And a whistle on a foul is going to be called with 27 seconds to go. State Fair still not have not committed enough fouls for a bonus. That's 16 fouls, so the Vikings will toss it in. Nice nifty move to get the ball in. Driving hard, drop step, glass gets hammered, no foul. Now there's a foul, a shooting foul. And that'll put Enrique Marcia. I'm sorry to his parents on that one. I'm sure that's wrong, David. Everybody in both teams has an all-name team, don't they?
Yeah, we've seen a lot of all-name team candidates this evening.
Marcia puts the first one in. Junior 6'6" out of Spain. Next shot is good. Nice touch for him. He's got 2 in the ball game. 20 seconds left in this one. Both teams fighting hard to the final seconds here. Edwards gives up Samuels. Double team. 7 to shoot in the ball game.
Coach Brown said that's enough.
And that's, nope. Was going to shoot, now not. Final score. State Fair wins it 93-57. Win their first ball game of the season. David, your thoughts?
I think we got to see a lot of positive things tonight. They have just over 24 hours to prepare for the game number 2 on Friday.
Unofficially, Stephen Samuels with 19 points to lead the way for State Fair. 12 for Thomas Dew. 9 points for Ben Miller. Big fella James Munn with 5 in the ball game, and complete stats will be online at roadrunners.com. Dave, it's been a pleasure. Good to be back with the headsets tonight with you.
Yeah, it's nice to be here, Al. We always appreciate everything you do for the programs.
Well, we'll do it again on Friday night. Once again, the final score, State Fair wins at 93-57. And thanks for watching, everybody. For David, I'm Al, and good night from the Davis Center.